So in today's training, I typically do these types of trainings, for the Explosive Entrepreneurs Inner Circle, or I do them kind of one-on-one or one-on-two or one-on-three or whatever for, people in my various teams and things in various businesses, because chatbot automation can be used for anything and any business, right? So I figured, instead of doing this for the inner circle and just hogging it all, that I would do it publicly for anybody who is ambitious enough to show up and wants to learn about chatbots. So here we are. Before we get started, let me know, guys, like, for example, Elton's in the house here. Elton, do you have any experience with chatbots?
No, I've never used it before.
Okay, cool. How about you, Bob? Do you have any experience with chatbots?
Just on the receiving end.
Yeah. Well, that's a yes then, right? That's a yes. Okay. Angie's in the house. Cool. How about you, Ishmael? Do you have any experience with chatbots there, bud? Have you used them before? Muted. Okay.
I haven't used it before.
Have not used it before. Okay, got you.
I haven't.
So, I mean, this can be used for any business, anywhere, anytime, okay? What I want to show you guys basically today is a little bit behind the scenes of how I use my bot. So, by a show of hands of everybody who's on here, if you guys can flip on your cameras, I'd appreciate that. If not, if you're naked or something, don't turn your cameras on, okay? So if you're decent, please go ahead and put your cameras on so we can all be a fan here. By a show of hands, who here is regularly getting my chatbots, my broadcasts that I'm sending out? Who's getting them regularly? Yeah? Okay. Now, who here just recently got mine from this training? Like I said, click this button to get the training. Is that the first time you've got my chatbot? Anybody? Is that the first time? I don't think so, right? Okay. So here's a sneaky secret. The way that I set this training up, right, was through my chatbot, obviously. So everybody who clicked on that button, did you guys receive the training videos, the sequence after the training videos? Like there was like 4 or 5 different videos and you had to interact and it got you set up for today's training. Did you guys all get that? Show of hands if you guys got that. Okay. Have you guys received any other chatbots from me since then? For example, talking about my LinkedIn page or talking about my fan pages, things like that. Have you guys got any of those? Follow-up? Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Okay, so what that was is that's using a chatbot to automate getting out my social platforms to people, right? Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and mute everybody now so that whoever, Victorious, yeah, I'm going to mute you. Okay, so the point of that is I set it up so that when you clicked on it, now all of a sudden you're in my list, right? So now I can contact you at any time because you're in my list since you clicked it. Then on the back end of that, I connected a sequence that goes out for the next 5 or 6 days, every day. And that sequence each day has some sort of content. So for example, one day it's like, hey, welcome to my Facebook page. Go ahead and like that. The next one is like, have you checked out the groups? And then the next day it's like, hey, are you on LinkedIn? Go to LinkedIn. Go find my profile there. So the chatbot is actually doing the work for me. And whoever clicked on that first link one time is now going to be exposed to multiple exposures of me and showing all the various platforms. So if you have Twitter, if you have Instagram, if you have LinkedIn, all these different things, the chatbot will be sending it out to people on your behalf. You don't have to physically do it, right? So you all were exposed to that simply by that one click. And I did that on purpose so that I could tell you about it right now, obviously, right? That's the whole point. I'm using the chatbot that you went through to train you about the chatbot. It's a phenomenon. It's crazy. So with that being said, guys, I just want to kind of go around the room just before we get started here and just let me just know, Bob, let's start with Bob over here, because Bob and I are business partners in a couple things. Bob, what are you involved in? I mean, we don't use any company names here, guys. So just to put that out there, we don't say what company we're in or whatever, but I mean the industry in general. What are you into? And why are you here today? What are you trying to get from it? So let's just start with Bob a little bit.
Basically, I want to learn how to use chatbots to help grow my social media audience, and as well as my mailing list. I mean, email list.
Yeah. Okay, so you're using it for lead generation.
Yes.
Lead generation. Okay. Thank you for that. Who else wants to come out and give me a little bit of, someone's got their hand up here. Victorious, yes, you got your hand up? Come on out.
Yep. It's basically for lead generation. Yeah, for now. But I know in the future, I'll use it to do so many other things that I'm planning to do in the future.
Okay. Yep. Lead generation and then more things in the future. Okay, good. So, I mean, every business that we're all in, I mean, we're all here, we're all adults. We all know that lead generation is the bloodline of any business, right? Online or offline. So since we're all online marketers, we should be using online tools, and chatbots are great for that. So I would assume that most of us are here for lead gen. And then I can take it a step further and tell you guys that you can actually do lead gen, you can do follow up, and you can actually train your team using a chatbot. So for any of you who are in business with me, which I think most of you here are, you're probably in some of my training sequences, right? So I have sequences being sent out to people for weeks on end, giving them content, showing them how I get to 10K a month in one specific business. I put out a 30-day sequence and I say, if you follow this and you do what you're doing there, there's a good chance you can also achieve those goals, right? So you can actually train your team using the bot as well. All right, so time for honesty. Okay, first of all, before I go forward, guys, can you please turn on your cameras? Please turn on your cameras so I can see your faces. Renee, Richard, Naveed, Maximilian, Atif, all you guys. Unless you're, like I said, well, what's up, Atif? Atif's driving. What's up, brother? Okay, Naveed's there. See, this is much better. I can see your faces. That's good. Smiling faces. What's up? Naveed, where are you coming in from, bro? Just unmute yourself there for a sec. Where is he? See in the bottom left there, you can unmute yourself. No? Okay.
Are you talking to me?
No, I was talking to Naveed, but what's up, Atif? How you doing, brother? Watch the road, bro. Watch the road. Just listen. Okay. I'm going to mute this here. I'm going to mute that. David Dawkins is in the house. He says, I'm here. No video because I'm in a meeting. Yeah, no problem. He's in Doha. Okay, cool. Oh, there's a lot of people in the chat. If you guys open the chat, you can see a lot of people chatting in there. Okay. So let me know how this sounds. Today, I'm going to show you guys how to set up your bot, right? And how to have your first sequence ready so that you can implement it and put it into your business right away. When you leave this training today, you'll have a bot that's working and functioning, okay? For me, chatbots are just smashing email marketing. They're smashing it. It's not even close. When I send out an email, if I send out an email, I get like 2 or 3% open rate, right? If I send out a chatbot, I get between 20 and 50% open rate. It's not even close, okay? But something you need to realize and sort of remember that when you're doing chatbots, that's going to their messenger, right? It's not going to email. So inside your messenger, I'm sure you can agree, it's more personal in there, right? Email is very cold and there's tons of spam. So you can spam your email all day long, but do not spam your chatbot. Don't treat it like email. Don't think that it's an email where you can just be spamming people with it, because they will block your chatbot or they'll report it as a spam. So you want to treat chatbot gently. And my advice for you is to provide a ton of value with your chatbot and only give offers every so often. For those of you who are on my sequence, and you all are now because that's how you got here, you'll notice that I just use mine for announcements. Like I'll say, we have a training or we have a launch event or there's a webinar or something, or I'll use it and I'll link it back to a video. Like maybe I'll put a YouTube video up about some training I did, or a personal development epiphany that I had, or something about burnout or whatever it may be. If you're doing those kind of videos, you can put those in your chatbot as well. But I encourage you, and I beg you, don't use your chatbot like an email autoresponder, because you'll be blocked or people will stop paying attention to you. It's much more intimate. You want to treat it gently and you want to provide value on the front. Okay, that is the key to the chatbots. If you use them wisely, they can blow up your business. They can help you a lot. But if you use them with greed, and if you use them from a place of trying to abuse it and like just spam people, it'll work against you, because they'll block you and you'll never talk to that person again. Does that make sense, everybody? Before I get into it, makes sense? Okay. All right. So first things first, on the pre-training training that I sent you guys, who here went ahead and did that task? The task of setting up a fan page. Well, first of all, who has a fan page already? You know, who has a fan page? Hands up if you have a fan page. Okay. Now, who doesn't have a fan page? Anybody? Elton, come on. Ishmael. Okay. Did you guys see the training to get a fan page before this, or what? I'm holding you accountable. That's okay. You know what it is, man. It's up to you guys. The thing is this: to hook on a chatbot, you need to have a fan page. That's how they connect. So my goal here today is to actually have you guys have a chatbot up and running, and you can literally work beside me right now and do it if you want. You can just put this screen beside your screen and work, or you can just watch me and listen, because I'm recording this obviously, and I'll send you the replay and you can go back through it again, and then you can set up your bot that way. Okay. Rachel, nice to see you. How you doing there? Okay. I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to jump in here. I'm going to keep this training to about 30 minutes or so. I don't want to keep everyone too long. We all have precious time here. So I just want to keep this short and sweet and just go through what we're going to do here. Just move this. Okay, can you guys all see my screen? Give me a thumbs up. You can see my screen there? Yeah, okay. Okay, so this is my chatbot here, right? Here's my Facebook page. This is my fan page, and you have to have a fan page to hook it up, right? So you build yourself a fan page, and then when you go into ManyChat, you go here, and it's gonna say, do you wanna hook a page to it, right? And of course you do. You hook your page to it. Now, once you're inside here, your page is hooked up, you're good to go. Wait, why is that not showing? Hold on, I just wanna, okay. Now, I'll just walk you through the back office here a little bit of ManyChat, okay? So your dashboard, this shows, you know, your subscribers and everything. These are my subscribers for the last, 15 days or something. I've got 31 new people in the last 15 days. I have 500 people in total. So this is your dashboard. It tells you a lot about the people. It gives you all sorts of demographics, you know, gender, which language they speak, all this kind of stuff. Facebook knows everything about everybody. So, you know, it's nice to know. Apparently I have 79% male. In here is your audience. So in here you can see all the different people that are subscribed, and you can see who has clicked where, right? This is all this stuff. Live chat, no need to go there. That's like support. Growth tools. So in growth tools, this is where when you click on a link of mine, it comes from here. These are all growth tools. Okay, so ManyChat training is here. So this is the actual training that I sent you guys when you clicked on that link, right? This is the flow that I built here. So the flow looks like this. I'm gonna build a flow, so don't worry about it. I'm gonna build a flow from scratch just to show you, but I just wanna show you, this is the one that you guys all received, and then you can see the various steps, right? So here's all these videos and different steps that you go through. And the calls to action are all down here, the buttons, right? So those are the growth tools. The broadcasts, this is when you send out a blast, like when you send a blast to everybody. So for example, I just sent this one out a minute ago, right? We are live here. I sent it to 483 people, 371 delivered, 77 people opened it, and 21 people clicked on it, right? So you might have been one of these 21 people. Sorry, whoever that is, somebody needs to mute themselves. When you're coming on, can you please mute yourself? Okay. So you can see my stats here. 5.7% opened. It's okay. Oh, sorry. No, that's clicked. That's clicked. So that's, oops. So that's clicked here. People that actually clicked. 20% open. It's not even close to email. It's not even close. My email open rate is about 2%. So this is 10 times stronger than email. Okay. So this is the one I just sent you. This is broadcasts. Automation down here. This is like the menu down at the bottom. When you guys open it up, you see my menu there. So this is my menu tab. So I have my Facebook groups. I have my website. I have more, and then more. I have a biography about me. I have resources. I have Facebook training, free audiobooks, and then buy stuff down here. This is like, ClickFunnels and Bitcoin and stuff like this to buy stuff. Sequences. So sequences, these are all the different things that are sent out in, like, for example, let's go here. So when people join this business with me, they get 30 days of training, 28 days of training, right? So as you can see, it goes to about here because I just started it. Well, not just started it, but all of these are sent each day. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, all the way down. And these are all trainings inside here, right? It's actionable steps for them to succeed in their business. These are the steps that I do. This is what gets me to 5 figures. So I just put it in a bot and I just laid it out there for the people. So those are sequences here. Flows. Flows are something like I can attach a flow to a growth tool, right? So if someone clicks on ManyChat training and then I have a flow behind it that has like 5 or 6 messages, I'll attach it to it. I'll show you how to do that. And then of course you just have your settings and then some templates. I never use any of that stuff. Okay, so let's build one from scratch. Let's build one from scratch right now. Go to growth tools. I'll click new. Now, these are the various types of growth tools here. Okay, these are like opt-in status bars, slide-ins. These, honestly, I don't use any of these. I've never used any of them. The only thing that I use is this. This is just a link. So I just click that. And then here you can start a new one. So let's just call it training. All right, save. And then I'm just going to get straight into it. I can click edit and I can start already. Now, for your very first message, you do want to have it like this. So you want to just leave that. I recommend you just leave it like this because it says welcome, name, thank you for subscribing. The next message is coming soon. P.S. If you ever want to stop, type stop. So it's important that the people have the option to unsubscribe, right? You don't want to force people to be into your flow. If they want to stop, they can stop. So you tell them that, right? So what I usually do here is I'll just make a second one, right? Another text box. So down here, these are the various things that you can do inside the ManyChat, right? Here's the various things. So let's just start like this. I hear you wanted the free training. Do you have experience in, blank, 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 whatever? And then here you have 2 options. Okay, you can put a button, and the buttons, you can send a message, you can open a website, you can call a phone number, or you can start a flow, which I told you about over here. These are flows. Smart delay, that's like it waits for you to type back. You can send an SMS, you can send an email, or you can suggest an existing step. So all of these different options you can put in this button here, right? Or you can put a quick reply, and the quick reply disappears when you use it. So let's just say, for example, let's delete this button and let's do a quick reply. So we'll put yes, And if they, so do you have experience in whatever your business is, right? Blank. Yes, I do. So if they click yes, I'm going to send them a new message, and it's going to be like, okay, cool. The training is on the next page. You know, choose your level. And then here you can put like level 1, level 2, right? And then you can choose where to put where these go. So for example, let's say that you had a website and it's like, you know, training with civi.com. Okay, so done. And then level 2 is training with civi.com 2.com, right? Just for example. And then when they click on these, it's going to direct them to these websites, and these 2 buttons will never go away. They'll always stay there. So if they go back into their ManyChat later, the buttons are still there, right? So your lead generation is always consistently there. It's never going to disappear. Now, if I go back, which I can click here to go back, let's say they put no here. No. I'm going to send them a message. I'm going to be like, oh, do you want to know the business that I learned this in? Right? And then you can put, yes, I do. And no, I don't. Right? So if they click, yes, I do, let's just send them to the website. So mybusiness.com. So this would go to, you know, your opportunity, whatever it is. And no, I don't. You can say, send them a message. You can be like, okay, no worries. If you change your mind, click below. So you're actually going to give them the business anyway. Same website. That's your offer again, right? So you see what I did there, right? If they click yes, it takes them into the sequence where they're going to learn how to use the business. If they click no, it's going to ask them, well, do you want to start in the business? And they're like, yeah, I do. And you're like, okay, then they go to the business. If they say, no, I don't, they say, okay, well, it doesn't matter. It's up to you, but here it is anyway, right? So they're getting your offer either way. At the end of this sequence, they're getting your offer, okay? So let me just stop this share here. Okay, so does anybody have any questions or comments up until this point? Raise your hand or come on out and just fire away. Nobody?
No question.
Sure. Who is it? Who's talking? Go ahead.
Oh, I was like, no questions.
Oh, no questions. Sure. Naveed, let's see the chat here. Can we use affiliate links there? Yes, of course you can. That's the whole point, right? That www.mybusiness.com, that can be your affiliate link. That can lead to your lead capture page. That can go to your website. That can go to anywhere you want it to go, right? Anywhere you want it to go. Anybody else have any questions or anything? Straightforward. It's not difficult at all, actually.
Yeah, hello, Sadiq.
Hi.
Meeting somebody, does that automatically come up with their name?
Yeah, it does. I'll show you here. I'll go back in there. I'll show you how to do that. So let's say, for example, create a new one here. So this is from scratch, right?
Yeah.
If you click right here, see this little thing? It'll have the options, first name, last name. So you just click first name and you click it there. And now that'll put their name there. See that? It's here.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's all clear now.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Civi, is this part of the software that you offer?
ManyChat is a software that is free, and it's just anybody can use it. It has nothing to do with any of the businesses or companies that I'm in. No.
Okay. I just want to say thank you for all the value. I definitely see the mentorship and the value in several of your programs. So definitely been learning, and I thank you. I'm actually pulling over right now. I wanted to catch your chat, but I was driving. So
Oh, cool.
thank you.
Well, that's nice.
So I'm going to catch the replay after.
Okay, cool. I appreciate that. That's nice. Nice to see you, Rachel. Yeah. So ManyChat, maybe I should make that clear. ManyChat it's a software that I use and that a lot of people use. It's free to use, free. So, I mean, come on, what a wonderful world, right? It's free. And if you want to upgrade, which I've upgraded, I think it costs me $8 or $10 or $15 a month, something like that. But with the upgrade, what you get is you can build multiple like flows and stuff. The free version gives you like 5 or something. And with the paid version, you have unlimited, right? So I bought the pro version and I have unlimited ones, right? All right.
Civi, this is Atif here.
Hi, bud.
How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I've just pulled over as well. I didn't catch everything that you mentioned. It was breaking up a bit. But regarding the ManyChat, can you use it for several businesses?
Do you mean several Facebook pages or several like offers?
I guess several offers, if I'm sort
Yeah.
of more specific. Yeah.
Yeah, you can. The answer to that is you can use it for many pages and many offers. Yeah. So it's a generic software that you can put anything you want into it. So for me, I have probably like 50 or something different flows and all sorts of stuff. You know, it's like building funnels or something in ClickFunnels. You end up going down a rabbit hole with it. So I have a ton of them, and I use ManyChat for all of the different businesses that I'm in. All of them. Yeah, all of them. So I'll let me share my screen again. So let me just move this here. Okay. So here in the top left, these are my Facebook pages, right? So I have my Aaron Civitarese, which is my personal fan page. Then we have Coinbit Pro, which is our new crypto business fan page. And then here is Crypto Wealth Club, which is a crypto fan page. And I have all of these here. So each one of them, I just click on it and it will open up this whole thing. So I just started this Crypto Wealth Club fan page like 2 or 3 days ago. And you can see there's 16 people subscribed to it. And what you do is you connect it to your fan page. Here, let me just go there. I'll show you exactly what that is. So you go in here into your growth tools, and this flow is welcome to Crypto Wealth Club, right? So this is one that just says, hey, name, listen to this voice note below, and then click the button, see you on the next page. So this is just a very basic flow, and all it does is it takes them from here, this button, it takes them to the club's website, right? So I take this flow and I click next. I get this link here. This is the link. Take it over to your fan page and I connect it to the button. So this button, when it says edit button, I click on that, learn more about your business, and I connect that link, right? Learn more, next, website link. And I put that, oops. Now I need to reconnect it. Hold on. So I go in here and I put that there, boom. So that's saved. I click finish. And now anytime somebody comes to this fan page and they click here, which everybody does, that's the first place people click, it's going to go and it's going to open up. It's going to open up this flow. right? It's going to open up this flow. And here, you know what I'll even do? I'll even show you what this flow looks like. I'll just open it just so you can see it live. So it'll go directly to my messages here. And it'll open up my flow. So click it, boom. And you can see here, it opens up this flow here. I click here, and it takes me down into the next step. And these are just videos for me. Go to next page or buy Bitcoin and do stuff. And it starts that flow all coming from this button right here, right? You can see it's action. There's action right there. So that's how that's connected there. So you can take that link, and if I wanted to, I could go over here to, you know, anybody. I could go to, well, I don't really want to click on somebody's name because then the conversation will pop up. But anyway, this is the flow here. And, you know, it takes them through. Take a look at this, blah, 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 blah. And it takes them through, and you can put videos and stuff. So it's talking to the people for you, right? Like, I'm not the person talking on the other end of this. I mean, I am, but I'm not doing it live. You know what I mean? Like, the power of these bots is that all you have to do is set it up one time. Somebody clicks that and it starts the sequence. And now you can have videos and voice notes and PDFs and presentations and links to lead capture pages and all sorts of amazing things happening in the background. And you don't even have to be there anymore. Right? So it frees up your time to do what's important. And what's important in this industry is connecting with people and making friends. That's what this industry is really all about, right? You don't want to be spending all your time following up with people all day, telling them over and over again the same thing 20 different times. You want to just put that in your bot and let the bot take care of that for you. Is that making sense? Right? So that's that. Andy B's in the house. How you doing, buddy? There's the funnel builder himself right there. If anybody needs a funnel built, hit up Andy B. He'll help you out. And Facebook ads too. That guy knows his shit. Okay, so before I go back into that, anybody have any questions or comments? I'm just hopping into the chat here to see if there's anything. Maximilian says, thanks for sharing. Glad I'm listening. Mariana says she can't wait to set it up. Angeli says it makes sense. Outsource the bot. Yeah, exactly. Awesome. Power of chatbot, mind blown. Replay. Yeah, the replay will be sent out in the chatbot for sure. Right. Okay. So before I move on, how long we've been going here? Oh, we've already been going half an hour. Does anybody have any questions? You know, don't be shy. If you have a question or you're wondering something in general, go ahead and come on out. David Dobkins, go ahead, bud.
Hey, Civi.
Yeah.
This is awesome, man. I've noticed that you, and I think even I've seen a few other people doing it, where you're directing someone to the chat bot with a link or even in an email or some other type of way. I know, you know, the learn more or the button on the Facebook page, which I'll definitely implement. But you're able to send that to someone, right? So that they can actually click the sequence and then get into it that way too, right?
You mean just like sending them the link directly?
So you can send a link for your chatbot sequence, is that right?
Yeah, for sure. So
okay.
You can, I'll share again. So for example, if I go into the bot here, and let's go into my main fan page, because that one I have a ton of them because I'm weird like that. I've been testing this for months, you know, and I've found that it works so well, and I want my team to use it because it just works. But I figure everybody needs this, so I'm just showing everybody. But now you can go into your growth tools here, and you can see all the ones that I have. Right? These are all different links that go to different things. So I mean, I use them for everything from training people on training them on a deal, or sending them to a launch event here, right? Or giving them free audiobooks here, lead magnets, right? Or doing training like today here, right? Doing interviews with people, sending out newsletters. This is a webinar, 11K in 10 days webinar, or 11K in 11 days webinar. You know, how to be a better closer. There's just tons of them. Tony Robbins, free content, all of this stuff. So what you do is you go into it, you've built it, so it's here, and you just click next right here. And this is your link. This is your link. So you copy that link, and you can send that directly if you want to. But I find that, you know, when people see this m.me, they know that they know it's a bot. Or if they don't, they will know very shortly. And you know how it is. People are they don't want to be pulled into things, and they think that you're trying to capture them as a lead and stuff, which you are, but you're also trying to help them and give value. So the workaround there is just to simply use Bitly, which is a link shortening software, right? So you just go to Bitly and you just put that link in there. So I just go create new Bitly here. And then I just paste that link there. I hit create. And then it makes me this nice little link here. And you can even rename it, right?
Mm-hmm.
For David, right? So you make a link, save, boom. Oh, somebody's using it. People like your name. For David Training, 1010101. Okay, so save. So that's saved. And then I copy the link here, right? And now anywhere I go, that's the link. I can put that in here. I can send that in a message to myself. You know what I mean? Like I can just go like that, boom. I can send it to any prospects or friends or whoever, just like any link anywhere else in the Facebook, right? You can add it to your email. You can do whatever you want. And, you know, one of the things that I find works pretty well is I like to cross over and mix. So like I'll go into my email, my autoresponder, I use Get Response. I'll go in there and then I'll be like, hey, have you subscribed to my Chatbot newsletter? If not, click here, right? I'll put that in my autoresponder. So now I'm getting them on both lists, right? And I'll go vice versa. I'll go to my Chatbot and I'll say, hey, are you on my newsletter? And I'll put my email opt in there because, you know, this is a relationship business. It's all about building relationships and it's about building your list. Like the more people you have on your list that are qualified prospects, the better you're going to do in business, right? That's what we learn and that's what we teach. So if you can cross over the two platforms as much as you can and get everybody on both lists, you're looking better, right? Because you can connect with more people faster. So today, when I sent out this blast, I sent the email to the people who were interested, and I sent the chatbot to the people. Actually, I sent it to everybody in my chatbot because it's chatbot training. I figured if you're in my bot, you're going to get the training regardless if you want it or not, because you're in my chatbot and it's about chatbot training. So I mean, if you snooze, you lose, right? So I sent it to everybody, and you know, you can follow that up with crossing them over into the other one and basically indoctrinating them with your content and giving them more and more value. And the more value you put out to the marketplace, right, the more money you're going to get back. It's just reality. So you can put out more value in more areas and you can just do better over time, right? So let's see here. We've been going 40 minutes. I'll show you one more thing on this training. And then, so what I'm going to show you now is when you guys clicked on this link to get this training and you went through those couple of videos, and then for the next 3 or 4 or 5 days, you've been getting follow-ups from me, right? The follow-ups have been like, go to my LinkedIn, go to my fan page. It's been telling you about my social platforms. I'm going to show you how to hook that up because that's super important. You want to hook that up so that you start, you know, automatically sending out your content to people for the next 4 or 5 days after they've opted into your bot. So I'm going to show you that now. Okay, so let's see here. Growth tools. This is the training one that we just built together, right? This is the one. So down here in, let's see, sequences. So down here, you build a sequence, okay? New sequence. So these are sequences by day, okay? So let's go in here. Here's the first one. So let's say you clicked on that bot and you wanted to get into the training, and now I want to follow up with you for the next 3 days to remind you, right? So I want to set this one day later, 1 day after you've clicked. So I'll be like, hey, first name, thanks for showing, forget my typos and stuff, I'm just going to go fast. Thanks for showing interest in the bot training. I'll see you in 3 days. By the way, click below to like my fan page. Then I'm going to put here, you know, click here, and then open website. So I'll go into my fan page. Let's say that let's just say I want them to go to this one. Okay, so here it is. I just get the URL, copy. I come over here, open website, paste. Frank, can you please mute yourself there, bud? I can't mute you. Okay, so you click that, click here, and it's going to send them to this website, right? So that's day one, right? Let's back out again. Oh no, let me save it. Publish. Okay, back. We go back again. Sounds like Frank's making some drinks over there. Okay, so I'll turn that on. Oh shit, I deleted the one I just made. Oh, okay, I'll make it again. Okay, so you saw what I did there. And then I connected the thing here, right? I'm just going fast to save time, guys. I don't want to keep you all night. I just want to show you this stuff. You know, thanks for joining. See you in 3 days. Like my page below. Until then, you know, something like that. And then you're sending them to the page. Like my page here, right? Done. So that's that. Oops. So I'll turn that on. Please create a super. Oh, I need to create. Okay. So I'm just going to do message number 2. Let's go in here. I'll be hey, see you for training in 2 days, right? Until then, here is a YouTube video I made about anything, something of value that's related to the training, burnout, right? So then you'll go, and let's just say you go to YouTube, and you just oh, is this my YouTube? Yeah, okay. Go to YouTube and get a video about burnout, right? Copy that. And then you put watch here. Open the website, paste, done. Publish. Okay. I'll go back. I'll make my 3rd day. See you tomorrow. Here is the get ready for tomorrow video, you know, for example, whatever. Oh no, wait. Yeah, so like that. And then again, we'll put something here, whatever it is. Oh no, you know what? Actually, sorry. Forget that. Let's do, because the whole idea here is to get the people to see all your different content, right? Until then, go check out my LinkedIn, right? So you can go here. You can go to LinkedIn. Go to your LinkedIn, right? You guys see where I'm going with this, obviously. Go to your LinkedIn, pull up your LinkedIn. Oh, I can't go on LinkedIn in Russia. It's blocked here, which is funny. Okay, so whatever, linkedin.com/civi, for example, done. Then I'll go back. Now, I need to attach it to something, right? I need to attach it to something because it's saying create a sequence message content attached to this one. So I go over here to my growth tool, training, and I go down here and I click new. So I add it right here. So anybody who clicked on this link, this David link that we were talking about earlier, right? Back up. Anybody who clicked on that is now going to get subscribed to this new sequence, which is what we just built. Save. So now when I send out that, that link that we created and they click on it, they're going to get this message to start with. And then they're going to get, where is it? They're going to get this connected to it. Right? These aren't working because the links and everything that I'm using are fake, right? So it blocks you if you're not using real stuff. And I'm not using real stuff because I'm just doing this for training purposes. So anyway, that's how you create your first growth tool. And then you want to connect a flow to it, or sorry, an automation to it, which is this here, a sequence. And then that way they're following up and they're learning from you just simply from clicking that one link. So that one link has now got them set up for training, counting down the days for whatever it is you're leading them to. They're on your list, right? So now you can message them anytime you want. And the sequence, the follow-up sequence, is now telling them about your social media, your YouTube, your LinkedIn, all your different platforms and stuff. I'm not saying you have to do it that way, of course. That's how I do it. I have that sequence attached to everybody who comes into my reality gets a sequence from me. I'll show you my sequence. So when somebody clicks on any of my main ones, I have this sequence attached to it. Welcome Chatbot. It's 15 days worth of messages, right? 15 days. So all of you, every single one of you who clicked on the I want to go to the training, you're going to get 15 messages from me, okay? And each of these serve a specific thing. Hey, by the way, today I want to make sure you get updates from my news, blah, 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 blah. Like my fan page, and then here is a value video of one of my YouTube videos, right? The next day, you'll get one that says, best feeling ever is making an impact, check it out. And then there's a little video here talking about some stuff, and then this is going to a value video as well. Remember what I said at the beginning, you don't want to be selling people stuff on your chatbot. You want to be giving them value. So that's all this is. Hey, if you're into personal development like me, maybe you'll like my group. We share tips and tricks and mindset and stuff. Click here to go to the group. And by the way, here's a value video, right? And that just continues on all the way down. So let's just go to sequence 7. One thing that helped me was learning how to be in a leadership role, talking about my depression. So I have a video here talking about how I stepped into my power, right? And it just continues like that for 15 days. So anybody who clicks on my chatbot, which all of you did, gets that sequence from me. So then now you get to know me, you get to understand my story, plus you're getting value up front, and you're creating a relationship with your prospects and with your future business partners. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, right? Your bot will help you create a bridge between them and you. But the beautiful part is you only have to do the work once, right? I made those videos. I made the bot. It probably took me 3 hours or something, but I never have to do it again. Never, 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 unless I want to update it, which of course I will. But that sequence has been going out to hundreds of people now. I can't tell you, I don't know. I have no idea how many how many of my face is on people's screens when I'm off, doing something with my wife, having lunch. My face is there telling them about something of value, and then it's leading them to, say, my fan page, right? All of that is possible because of automation. So if you have that working in the background, it makes your life easier. It makes your life more free to actually focus on your team and focus on your group that you're helping grow and help them make money, essentially, and help yourself make money. Help yourself do the things that actually put money in your pocket, because at the end of the day, sharing your Facebook page doesn't make you money. What makes you money is getting on the call and closing somebody. We can agree on that, right? So what would you rather be doing? Being on the phone and closing somebody and helping them, break through their fear and actually make a move to change their life? Or would you rather be sharing your Facebook profile with 1 million people in the hopes that they click the like button? Let the chatbot do that for you. You don't need to waste your time on that. But a lot of people skip over that step and they get caught up in the mundane stuff. I did too. At the beginning, I was very caught up in that. But when I realized I could automate these types of things, now I leverage it and I'm seeing really good results from it. So I just wanted to share it with you guys today. Anybody have any last questions before we go? And I just want to tell you guys, because I didn't even cover close to what I wanted to. You know how these things go, right? You end up going longer than you think, and it takes longer to do stuff. I had way more stuff planned, but it's already been an hour. And I actually have to get on a webinar in 8 minutes right now for our other thing. So I'm going to do a second training, a follow-up training. Is anybody here interested in a follow-up training? If there's enough interest, I'll do it. Okay, cool. So I'll do a follow-up training. And guess what? Can you guess how I'm going to send it to you? In the chatbot, right? So take a look out for the chatbot. I'll send it to you. And what I'll do is I'll send you guys a click here if you're interested. What I'm going to do, I'll be completely transparent. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send out we did an amazing training today post into my list and into my wall and stuff. And I'm going to say, I'm going to do an encore training because I didn't do everything I wanted to do because I didn't, right? And if you want to join it, click this button, and that button's going to lead to my bot, right? So that's going to be a whole new lead generation for me, round 2. And then for you guys who are already here, you're going to see that and you'll click it because you'll want to be part of round 2. And I'll teach you in round 2 how to train people using the bot and this kind of stuff. And just be on a lookout for it because I'm going to put that out. Maybe I'll put out the post maybe tomorrow. And this replay I'll make available for everybody who registered. So I had about 80 people or so, 80 registered for this training. And I think I see 4, 8, 6, there's about 20 people on this. Oh, there's exactly 20 people. That's a good guess. There's 20 people on this. And so that's 25%. That's actually pretty good. Usually about 10 or 15% show up. So 25%. Okay, I'm okay with that. So the ones who showed up today, congratulations. The people who show up usually are the people who have results. So that's great. I'm going to send out the replay to the 80 people who registered, right? So the 80 people who said they were interested, I'm going to take this Zoom, I'm going to put it into a ClickFunnels page, and I'm going to put, here's the replay. And at the bottom of it, I'm going to put a button, and the button is going to say, click this button if you want to get the next one. Or if I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to lead them somewhere, and the button will take them somewhere, probably into one of my funnels. And that is where the magic really starts to happen, right? Because the whole idea, just so you're aware, is you provide value like this out to the people. You provide value. That's your job as an internet marketer, is to provide as much value as you can. And then when the people are around you and they understand that you have value and you have teams and everything's cool, then all of a sudden they start getting interested in your businesses. So when they're watching a replay and it's on a page that leads to a funnel, you better believe they're going to get in your funnel, right? And when they're in their funnel, that's when they start buying things and poking around and getting to know what's actually going on in your business, right? The whole thing is leading towards making money, of course, but you can't lead with that. You want to be a leader who leads with value. If you lead with trying to make money, nobody will be around you. They'll just leave. The only people that'll show up are broke people looking for quick money or scammers. You don't want those people in your reality. I don't want those people in my reality. I want people who are willing to work and are taking it dead serious like I am. That's who I attract, and that's why you guys are here. So it's all good. So with that being said, guys, I'm sorry I'm talking so fast and rushing, but I really have to host a webinar in 4 minutes. I appreciate all of you for showing up. I wanted to do a Q&A, but I honestly can't. I don't have time. I have to go on this webinar I'm hosting. Does anybody have any quick questions that I can answer for you before I jump off? And then be on the lookout for session number 2 I'll send out. Anybody? Nobody? No quick questions? All right, I love it. What's up, John? I see you there, buddy. How you doing? Okay, cool.
I
Well,
found
guys,
the audio button. Quickly, how do you add the picture of yourself in the bot?
okay,
Because I've got 3 of yours, and you've all got a picture of yourself.
correct. Okay, I'll go right in there right now. I'll show you. So let's go into training. So this is the, oops, back. I'm going to edit this one. So here's the flow, right? So down here, you have all these different options. So you just click image, and then you just upload an image from your computer, just like anything else, right? So here's an image, chatbot training. Oh, I made that poster. I was going to attach it, and I forgot. Damn it. Next one. So just like that, just like that. You just go down here.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Here you can do audios, you can do videos, you can do files, you can do all sorts of fun stuff down here. I'll get deeper into this on the next one. These are very interesting. This time delay is really cool. This is the one that tricks you into thinking it's a person. This one's really smart. Cool. Okay, guys. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for showing up. The people who show up tend to make the money in this industry, so congratulations on that.
Thanks, Avi.
And I hope you all got some value. I hope everything's cool.
Yep.
If everybody can smile for half a second, and I'll take a picture of you so I can put it out for version 2. Right? 1, 2, 3. Cool. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. I appreciate all of you out there. Rock your business. Do your thing. Show up every day and do it. Spend an hour on your business a day, and I guarantee you, after some time, you'll get traction. And when you get traction, give the value back to the people. The more value you give, the more money you'll make. Fact. Okay? Thanks, guys. See you later.
Thanks, Civi. Appreciate it.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Thanks,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.